So I bought a new camera. So I thought. I spent 2 days just trying to get it to work. I wanted a flip screen for vlog type videos. I film myself, even if I'm going hunting or something. This thing comes with a wide angle lens, a zoom lens, a external microphone port. Seemed to have everything I wanted, but it wasn't 4K, which I was okay with. My phone is 1080p. I thought, it's good enough, you know. 57x zoom. You could also do 32, and I forget what the other one was. There's 3 of them. Well, I bought, it's 4 megapixel, 35 megabytes a second, whatever the hell that means. It says SDXC card. It is the Canon Vixia HF R800. Right there it is. Now, I watched a whole bunch of videos on the YouTube there. I did a bunch of reading on the internet. And there was a couple people that complained about this and that, but nothing like I've experienced. I'm filming with it right now. I bought a package on Amazon, and it came with a 52-inch tripod that fell apart as soon as I took it out of the bag. Literally, the threads were already missing off the center post, and it just fell to the ground. It won't go back together. The microphone takes an external power source, and I knew that, and I was willing to sacrifice that. I didn't like it at all, but you can't find everything you want in one camera without spending $3,000, and I didn't want to do that. I got a bunch of stuff in this box. For tax and everything, it was like $364. I think it was, you do the math. The problem is the external microphone takes a very specific, unique battery. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't know if you can hear me right now. That's just stupid. It's absolutely stupid. You know, if it took a couple AA batteries, I'd understand. I've got the volume. You can hear a car going by, hopefully. I got an air conditioner running around the corner. I want you to hear all this stuff. It was windy. I was hoping we could hear some wind. I've got the wide angle lens on. The zoom lens is horrible. You ever look through a rifle scope wrong and you can see the black inside of the rifle scope? That's what you see when you're zoomed all the way out with it. The 52 times zoom is some kind of enhanced zoom or something they said. I can't remember what they called it, but it's horrible. It's not even 720p quality. It's supposed to be, but it's not. It looks terrible. There's no point in it even being there. The best I can get out of it is 32, and my cell phone takes better video than this camera. I'm very disappointed. It has taken us 2 days to get it to work. You want to know why? Because the advanced number 10 SD card, XC, that they recommend, it's right here on the box. It says, you can see it right there. That's what we were using. It was included in this package. I got to looking online and digging around for people. I was hunting people that had problems with this camera, and it took me a while on YouTube. I finally found a feller that was talking about this, and you have to do a firmware update. I thought, Okay, I'm learning here. I'm willing to learn. You get on the internet to get the firmware update, you can't get it. It don't tell you how to get it. You have to go through a long, tedious process just to figure out how to get this brand new camera to work. Well, come to find out, the camera's not brand new. It was never used, but it's several years old. It's old enough that it can't run on a new, what is it again? SDXC 10 class SD card. It can't do it. You hit video and about 30 seconds into the damn thing, it just goes, nope, can't do it. It doesn't tell you right away. It waits till after you start videoing. Aggravating. Aggravating. You have to box this thing up, send it back to Canon, and they do the firmware update so that it can read that SD card. I was using 62 gig card. Came with it. Supposed to work for this camera, and it will. If you send it back to Canon, wait a couple weeks, have them send it back to you again, and hopefully it's still in one piece after all that. I bought a new camera. What the hell? Come on, Canon. You know, there's people on YouTube raving about this thing. Raving. Oh, it's an awesome camera. Might be a B camera. It's not a 4K camera, but it's an awesome camera. I was cool with that. Found out why you see all these good reviews on there. I don't like this camera. Every attachment that came with it, I've had to modify it just to get it to work. You tighten up the cold shoe for the microphone. There's a gap in it. You got to put foam rubber in there or some kind of weather seal or something to get it to even tighten up and hold it, or it just flops all over the place. So I hooked the camera up to the tripod. Same thing. I've got all kinds of camera equipment. It won't work with any of it. It's not compatible. It has like a shallow hole in the bottom of the camera, only threads in so far, and then your camera's flopping around on the tripod unless you modify it. I bought a new camera. I should have been able to take it out of the box and get some sort of recording right away. I couldn't. And still yet, if I take a photograph, it goes, okay, took a photograph. Okay, took a photograph. Okay, took a photograph. You get it on the computer, corrupt file. Now this photograph's good. Now this one I'll show you half the photograph, but there's a big purple line through the bottom half of the screen. So you have no idea if you've got a good picture or not. I still don't know what the hell that is. Did I get a bad camera? Yeah, I got a Canon. I got a bad camera because they're still selling an old, outdated camera that doesn't work. Now the accessories come from Amazon. They're not from Canon. They're from some other company. You had to buy an adapter ring came with it. You put the adapter ring on the lens. You put the wide angle lens on there, and you try to flip the screen towards you, which it is now, so I can see myself on the screen. Touch screen, nice screen. You try to flip it over, it hits the lens. It rubs against the lens real hard as you roll it over. You put the zoom lens on, same thing. It rubs right against it. Okay, we got an external microphone that has to have its own power source. That means I have to plug it into the camera. Okay. You open the screen and you plug it in. So you can't leave it plugged in and close the screen. You have to unplug it, turn off the camera, and then you can close the screen. What's the point there? And there's no cold shoe for an external microphone to mount to the camera, so I've got a big metal bar that came with the microphone that sticks out underneath of the camera with a cold shoe that holds the microphone, that I had to modify every single part of it, including where the microphone goes, where it wouldn't tighten up and just flop around. I am so disappointed in this. Here's why you're seeing all these good reviews on YouTube. I called Amazon and said, I'm returning this. I'm not happy with it. I'm going to buy something else, and I'm sending a nasty email to Canon because I am very disappointed in a company that has been in business so long it would send out such a piece of junk. And it's junk. And the sound, if I zoom in, zoom out sometimes, you hear this in the audio. What the hell? That's not quality. That's not new. That's from clear back when you used to put DVDs in your damn camcorder, or one of them big VHS, you put it on the shoulder thing. That's not new. That's horrible. We're trying to get quality here. They try to sell you this, okay? And if you get on YouTube and you're gonna give a review and you've got a bunch of subscribers, they're gonna give you stuff to give them a good review. That's the only conclusion I can come to, because when I called Amazon and said, hey, I want to return this thing, first thing I did was get online and I was just going to hit it return and return it. It said non-returnable. Well, for this whole package, I've got counting taxes, I'm a penny pincher, I count taxes, $364 counting taxes, and I got a lot of stuff. Non-returnable. I got mad. I called Amazon. It wasn't 2 seconds into the conversation, the lady told me, throw it away, donate it, do whatever I want to. She gave me my money back. So I've got this camera for free. All the accessories for free. Not happy with a damn bit of it. Might wind up throwing it in the damn trash. I don't like it. It's a hassle, it's a fight, it's a pain in the ass to use. There's nothing user-friendly about it. Sorry, Canon, you can do better. I'm buying a different brand. I'm still shopping for a camera. Does it look okay on here? I don't know. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't even know if it's still recording till I get in there and put it on the computer, because we've been fighting this thing for 2 days. I think I've got it working. That's why I'm making this video. They gave me this camera, okay? Now there's people in this world that would say, woohoo, man, you got that for free. Nah. You're paying for it down the road. Somebody's paying for this piece of junk down the road a little at a time by raising prices, and they're giving it to me because they know it's a piece of junk. They know it's outdated. They know it can't read a new high-speed card. They don't want anything to do with it. They're trying to get rid of them before they can come out with something new. That ain't fair. It ain't right, and I'm not going to deal with a company that treats people that way. I'm not a thief. I feel like a thief because I tried to honestly return this thing. They're telling me to keep it and I'll give you your money back. Nah, come on, man. What, you got 10 bucks in building it or something? You can give it away to everybody? Well, if you want a free camera, order it on Amazon in a package deal. Call them up and tell them it sucks. Order from a third-party seller, and they'll just give you your money back until you keep the camera. You got a free camera. It ain't right. It ain't right of you to do that. If you do that, that's why I'm making this video. This camera is going to Canon. If I got to drive to wherever, I think Virginia and California is the only 2 places they got, and I'll shove it up somebody's hind end, I'm telling you what, they're going to take it back. I ain't no thief. It's a piece of junk. I got my money back. I want rid of this camera. Now, it might be doing okay right here. I'm telling you right now, if I pick it up and I zoom in on something, ugh. It's real grainy and washed out, and the colors get washed real bad. It doesn't like light change. There's just, I could go on and on about the problems with this camera, but I wanted y'all to know what they're doing. I don't know if I'm going to buy Sony, Panasonic, what I'm going to buy. I've been looking at a Vixia, but it doesn't have everything I want. They always leave something out because they want to leave you wanting more. If they can't give me a camera that does it all, I just won't get one. I'll use my cell phone. As disappointed, man. Disappointed. Don't listen to these YouTubers. I honestly think they're getting paid off to give a good review. Here it is, Vixia HF R800, and biggest piece of crap I've ever owned. I've got a 15-year-old camera in there. It takes 3 times better video than this thing easy. Just being honest with you. Later.